Televisa presenta. What do you do, my raza? Your boys coming through otra vez con otro video. And on today's day, we're going to talk about high power fitness and basically Blue Devil talking smack on them. The YouTube yarda is worse than the telenovelas that moms used to watch back in the days, man. Bunch of grown men just throwing drama left and right. And you know what? It's so good. It's entertaining. And it keeps you occupied, maybe away from the drama at your pad. Maybe the señora is telling you to do something and you're like, man, just leave me alone. Let me watch YouTube real quick. And it's entertainment, ¿verdad? So with this being said, let's get to this video. But before we do this, don't forget to hit the like. Subscribe to the channel if you want to support your brown brother. And throw your comment what you think about this. So apparently, Blue Devil got upset that the OG, right? Power Fitness, the high power fitness, right? Made a video about him. In where he probably said one or two things that could be very offensive. Anybody could have taken offense to it. And it's understandable that Blue Devil made a response. But I don't think it was the right response, right? But at the end of the day, let's just talk about this. At the end of the day, that OG has a job. Take care of his family. I don't know if he has a side job or a main job other than YouTube, you know. But the guy is doing his training. I don't know what kind of program he has over there. But it seems like guy is doing his thing, right? He's doing his thing. So as a businessman, I can say that when it comes down to business, you can't see colors, homie. You can't see colors. First of all, let's just be honest. The OG is old already. No disrespect intended, but what he was pushing at one time, and he shouldn't be pushing it no more. I think that sounds very retarded when somebody at that age pushes an ideology that it should be only for those immature who believe that is the lifestyle, you know. As you get older, you mature, you should understand what's important in your life and work to keep that strong, you know. So I hope that that's what the OG is doing. So for Blue Devil putting up a picture, a video of the OG, kicking it with gold toes and taking a picture with bands from the Rose. Shout out to Santa Rosa, man. To the homies of Santa Rosa. Shout out to those people right there, man. Everybody, man. Blue and red, doesn't matter. But, man, come on, man. How you going to expect an OG to do something about that? Now, come on, man. You talking about that this guy disrespected lefties, mom lefty. Homie, I'm going to tell you something. And I want you to just grasp this. You cannot fight a battle for another person who's not willing to defend himself, right? So how do you expect this OG, who should be retired already from the lifestyle, right? Take care of his family, he did what he did. He got locked up wherever he got locked up. He got his history. Why would you expect him to act like a mocoso? And for who? For whose validation? You know? And take off on one of those guys. He's doing it for business, man. That's what's up, man. He went over there, up north, visited visited these individuals and got invited to something good, man. And that's props to the OG, if you want to see it that way, business wise, right? So for Blue Devil put a video in where he's trying to make it seem like this shouldn't happen, man. It doesn't make sense. Like, homie, why there's so much hate for the Norte? But sure enough, man, when it comes down to a African American, you're good, in the sense that you'll allow an African American to disrespect you, but when it comes down to the raza from up north, oh hell no, there's no way, So it doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense, you know. Pero apparently this is the narrative he was trying to throw out there, and I don't think it worked, man. I think it backfired. It should be more about the unity, and simple as that. Simple. All that extra stuff like let's hate on the people from up north, or the north let's hate on the people from down south, man. That's just dumb. Dumb, man. You probably never even met a north in your life. And for you to be acting all brave with this, like you're all that in a bag of chips, it looks retarded, man. Guarantee you have never came across a north in your life. You never been in prison. You have never been up north, man. Like, come on. So, for me, who I was right there, I can speak on it, man, because not everybody can speak on it. Not a lot of people win against the Norte. Not a lot of people, but sure enough, they want to push this line. Like they're over there fighting a battle and shit. Like, come on. Does not make sense, man. So for this video, the OG did a response, man. And on some real stuff, I'm nobody to give advice to an OG but I'm going to give my opinion, right? Now, whoever listens to this video can pick and choose what kind of knowledge he gets from this. But look, I'm always told, man, it's best to be one crazy than two crazies. So the response that the OG did, right? He did got a little bit of a out of hand, putting a front about this and that. It shouldn't be like that, man. It shouldn't be like that. The OG should have just kept it G and then be like, you know what? Honestly, I don't need to explain myself to nobody, but this is my life. It's my business, I'm doing me nowadays. Straight up. What I did on my young days, man, that stays over there. Now I'm a family person. I'm about my business, and I'm gonna come across the north, and I'm gonna come across the north every time I can, if it has to do with business. I'm not here about gang banging. Why? Because now I see what really gang banging is. Letting another man talk smack about you and don't do nothing about it behind the scenes. That's it, OG. You should have said that, and dead issue, homie. But I understand that nobody's perfect. I can't say that that's the way I would respond, because we got our ego, man. Sometimes you get pumped up and stuff like that, and it's understandable, 100%. And it's funny because it seems like the YouTube has nothing but tough guys around this camp. Nothing but tough guys. And sure enough, we can all talk about the next person, but when somebody else talks about us, it's like, damn, we don't like that. But one thing we have to understand as a man is that if we open our mouth to whatever, to judge somebody else, to throw some advice to somebody else, Another person is going to do the same thing to us. And guess what? We have to be man enough to accept it. You know? You don't have to agree with it, but we don't need to get our feelings hurt in a way, which I know it's difficult. I understand it's difficult, you know? We can all speak about it, but we're never going to find out what we're going to do until that happens, man. And one thing that I try to say, just keep your emotions checked. Everybody, even me, I mean, keeping their emotions checked, because that person that answers to whatever comment with respect, with his emotions in control, man, looks more G than somebody who answers aggressively and like they don't have control of themselves, you know? All I can say is this, man. This planet is full with haters. This planet is full with all kinds of different people who have a different ideology. And even though they believe something, not necessarily means that they push that to the fullest, right? So that's what we call a faker, right? Somebody who's pretend to be something, but they don't take action to go all the way. You know, they're just talking just to talk. But because of this, we have to understand that we have to sometimes let those people be. Let them be. If that makes them happy, only. You know to which individuals to answer and to which individuals not even to answer, not even bother. You know? So the first attack against the OG, man, hopefully you understand it's just part of business. And welcome to the YouTube Yarda. Well, with this being said, man, we are gone to next video. Muchas gracias.